Chris DiPaolo with Warner & Company CPAs, and the topic of my discussion is going to be on record retention for businesses and corporations. So we know businesses have to keep records, and that's in order to support financial statements, audits, tax returns, and also for management to make decisions. So we know we need this stuff, but how long do we need to keep this stuff? So what I've done is I've created two columns here. One that's permanent, so we've got to keep those for as long as the business is in existence, or not longer. And then I've added the other one for 7 to 10 years, but really we'll just go 7+ years for these examples. So the first one we'll talk about here is your articles of incorporation. So when you start out the business and you have this great idea, you've got to get registered with your state. So how long do you have to keep these? That's permanently. You need to have those. You should have a book set aside that you have all your documents, your articles of incorporation, stock certificates, bylaws, corporate minutes. All these should be kept together in one book, and that book should be kept permanently. Tax returns. So here we've got tax returns, and this could be your 1120 or 1120S, but that you want to keep permanently. That's the tax returns itself. Now we'll get to the tax records. These are all the documentation that goes into preparing those tax returns. And that one you'll notice is in the column to the 7 to 10. And the reason for that is the IRS can audit us back usually 3 years. And if they find a significant underreporting of income or overreporting of expenses, they can then go back an additional 4. So hence why you'll have that stuff there in the 7 year. Bylaws, I touched a little bit with the articles of incorporation. That's permanent. Depreciation schedules. You purchase fixed assets such as vehicles, equipment, things of that nature. If you're a landlord and you've got properties and things like that, improvements made to it, those there need to be kept permanent, those depreciation schedules. And that's especially important when you look to eventually sell these assets off. You want to have those depreciation schedules. Contributions that the business might make to its local community or to a national organization, those should be in the 7 to 10 year column there. Here's some personnel files. So if we've terminated an employee, we've got to keep them 7 to 10 years. If we've got active employees here, we've got to keep those files for permanently, or at least until they're no longer employed. Workers' comp benefits, another interesting one. That one is in the 7 to 10 year category. And then we've got the W-2 form. So that's your annual reporting on all the wages to each of your employees that's taken place throughout the year, and it's reported at year end. And then they take those W-2s and report it on their 1040. Those there, the company should be keeping them permanently. If you'd like to learn more about an extensive list that we have for all of our business clients that we consult with, give our office a call. We'd love to talk with you.